Hey, my name's Andy. I'm a quant investor. I've been working in quant equity for about 14 years now. I've been at Wellington, Acadian, and also T. Rowe Price. My wife opened a little gift shop in Terrell called Goo Goo Gifts, and so we're going to do a lot of product videos. So I'm just sort of like practicing how to shoot product videos, see what works. So I love to buy stuff. I mean, that's why I got into quant investing, because I love to buy stocks and sell stocks. And, I take that level of enthusiasm towards almost everything I buy in my personal life as well, including cups, as you'll soon find out. So we're going to go from like my most regular cups to some of my better cups. And these are just like sort of whiskey cups. I have like whiskey/water cups. I have other cups for coffee as well, but I'll do another video about that, about my coffee and espresso cups later. All right, so this first cup is from Crate and Barrel. It's just like a regular water cup. I like it because it's pretty wide. Makes it easy to put in ice and drink water from it. Slightly more refined is this Japanese cup. I also use this for water on a day-to-day basis. Has like a little flare here that makes it comfortable on the lips. Very thin. It's very lightweight. It's a little more lightweight than the other one. But again, I like the flare, just comfortable on the lips. All right, we're moving up now. This is a Snow Peak Titanium. This is an H300. This is like my favorite cup size, as you can tell. Most of my cups are around this size. Because it's double layered, you can put like hot liquids. So sometimes I'll drink tea out of this. Mostly I have these because they're very durable since they're made out of titanium. So if I'm drinking outside on the patio and I'm afraid of dropping and breaking glass, I'll use something like this. In a similar vein, I have these Yetis. These are also thermally insulated. So you can see like, it's like sort of the two classic shapes. You got like this shape, and you got this shape. And it's important that, to me at least, that I have both shapes represented because they're like my two favorite shapes of cups. Another metal cup I have, this is from Japan. This is called Wahei Freiz. This is stainless steel on the outside. I like that it's sort of like matte down here and then polished up here. And then it's gold lined, 24K gold. Gold is great because it's non-reactive to anything. It like doesn't impart flavor. The titanium is pretty good too. Like nothing tastes metallic. Like you can see this Yeti cup, stainless steel. Sometimes I feel like I can taste the steel. Obviously you can't taste gold. And I think you can't really taste the titanium either, but the gold you really can't taste. So like, if I'm drinking something and I definitely don't want any impurities, I'll use this cup. So some of my nicer glass cups. Now we're moving up. This is a Simon Pearce glass. These are made in Vermont. I've been to the store. My friend had his wedding. This was like a pre-reception there. And so it's always stuck with me. Really great glass, handmade, US made. I love stuff made in the United States. This is a really thick edge, and so it makes it really comfortable on your mouth as you're drinking. And there's a really good weight to it, so it's not going to blow away. Not that the other ones would. Though it does get pretty windy in Texas. This one's pretty interesting. I can't show it to you on the table because I'm going to have to move the camera if I do that. But you can see that the bottom is this shape so that it'll sort of tilt over but never fall when you put it down. Kind of like more narrow. So if you're drinking whiskey and you want to hold in the scents, this is really good for that. I have some Ralph Lauren cups. This is like a Ralph Lauren crystal shot glass. I love everything Ralph Lauren. I think this is from the Broden collection. This is exactly, this line right here is exactly 1.5 ounces. So it's really convenient to measure out like an exact shot. So sometimes even though I'm not doing shots, I'll use this to just measure it out and drink from it. It's kind of like a Ralph Lauren crystal goblet that I also have. I don't really use it that much, but I think it looks pretty and exotic, and so I'm showing you guys. I guess I'd use it for water. Sometimes we use it for beer or wine. Waterford, this is like a really classic crystal. I think these are made in Ireland, something like that. So this is good, great size, good weight to it. I think it is lead crystal. So the Simon Pearce is glass, not lead crystal. but this is lead crystal. Good intro design. This one's pretty classic. So now we're moving up. This is St. Louis. I think it's a French lead crystal brand. I feel like when you go from the Waterford to the St. Louis, like the cuts on this are just a little more clear, very sharp. This is a great cup. Love drinking whiskey out of it. I haven't measured, but I'm sure this marking is for something, and then this marking is for something else too. Very nice cup though. Everyone knows Baccarat. This is the Baccarat Harmony. Also lead crystal. You got these lines going straight up. Classic design. Of all these cups, I'd say that like, St. Louis is definitely like more designed for the money. I feel like St. Louis is like a high-end value play. They're owned by Hermes, so it's really good. Baccarat, also French. Everyone likes Baccarat, so like, I have some Baccarat pieces. Finally, I have the Baccarat Mosaic. This is like a total ripoff of a cup, but I have all 6 colors. I just couldn't resist because of all the different colors, but like I never use this cup, but it looks really, really pretty on my liquor cabinet shelf. So yeah, there's all my cups. If I had to choose a favorite one, it's this Simon Pearce cup. For like, I think these are like $50 or $60. And like you drink water every day. So like I have it in this size for whiskey, and then I have a bigger size for water. It's like $50 or $60. And it's just like a great cup to drink water out of. And it makes my everyday, water drinking experience just like slightly elevated, right? I mean, what else? Like, I hate buying things and like never using them. So like spending money on a cup, which I use every day, guaranteed, always feels like a good value to me. All right. Thanks for looking at my cups, guys.